Here we are, cruising along the last stretch of our holiday. We've just come out of that lock, cruising past lovely cottage with roses. Barry's walking ahead. As you can see along the edge there's always lovely wildflowers and nettles. Barry prefers it if I don't let him off in amongst the nettles because they're very stinging. So he's walking ahead because we've got 3 more locks in this section, lock 26, lock 25 and lock 24, and then we'll get to the Stoke Wharf Bridge. You notice I'm going nice and slowly on just tick tick, but you can't hear that because this is an electric boat. And if I go too fast I'll be sort of swanning around in the pond using back and forth, which is wasting energy from our batteries. So I'm trying to be as efficient as I can. I'm anticipating after this roundy bend in the canal that because there's moorings over there on the left, that's where the next lock is. Yes, see those white mooring pins. So if I just go slowly I won't have to pull over and moor. And that gives Barry time to get to the lock, open the paddles, fill the lock with water, then open the gates. So we can just see him doing that now. So what's he doing? He's opening the paddles, which means the lock now has to fill with water. He's walking across to the other side, opening the other paddle. Then the lock will fill with water and I'll just mosey on in. But even at this speed, I'm coming in a bit hot. I'll get there before he's ready. So what I'll do is I'll put the tiller in the middle position, and I've actually got it in neutral at the moment, but I want to go in reverse to stop the motion of the boat. So there we go, you can hear the electric motor putting the boat into a position whereby I'm not moving forward anymore. So I can just sit here and wait for that lock to fill and Barry to open the gates. I'm in a very good position here because I can I'm nearly lined up. I've got a bow thruster here which can help me keep in position. You can see the water churned out there. We're amongst beautiful birds and flowers and fields. Very beautiful. Especially beautiful because it's so quiet. It's a bit of a chilly morning here. And we're on our way back to Droitwich Marina today, being Sunday. We'll get there and have time to pack our clothes and clean the boat a bit and go out for dinner and have one last night on board and then hand the boat back to where we Cafwin Cruises. So Barry's now winding the paddles, which means that's closing the wharf ready for the next person, closing the paddles. And now he's about to push the gate open, and that's my cue for lining the boat up and cruising in gently. You can see a big white part at the front of that gate, and that's what I'm aiming to miss on the port side. That's my visual, so I want to miss that on the port side And then on the starboard side there's actually a tricky lip that keeps the gate closed. It comes out by about 1 foot on the starboard side there, so I have to watch out for that and probably use stern thruster to miss that. But I'm going to put it in forward motion now and mosey on slowly into the lock. Slowly is always best because these stone and brick locks are very historic, and you don't want to wreck the infrastructure. It's such a beautiful system, and I better put the camera down and get on to what I'm meant to be doing, which is lining up and going in.